Our top story here on the night team. After nearly 2 years on the run, a mother is under arrest tonight. And not just any mom. This woman accused of killing her young son and putting him in a suitcase, leaving it on the side of the road in a wooded area of southern Indiana. Police outside Los Angeles caught 38-year-old Dijon Anderson and arrested her. She's being held without bond. WHAS11 night team's Connor Steffen and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie found that the memory of Cairo Jordan is still strong in Salem, Indiana.
In a Salem, Indiana cemetery, the grave of a little boy, garnished in flowers and mementos, stands more peaceful than the night before.
Finally got closure for the little guy.
With an arrest made thousands of miles away.
That's not the way. Anyway, that's never the way.
Making ripples right here in this small town.
It's a good feeling, you know, that they finally got her behind bars.
After a nearly 2-year manhunt.
Still a sorrowful and a somber moment in the investigation.
Police have finally tracked down and arrested Dijon Anderson, who police say killed her 5-year-old son, Cairo Amar Jordan. The boy who caught the nation's attention after a mushroom hunter discovered his lifeless body stuffed inside this suitcase in the spring of 2022.
I was just in Vegas a while before that and seeing those suitcases out there for sale, you know? And I'm like, oh man, and I shoved a child in there.
ISP Sergeant Kerry Holes says officers apprehended Anderson in the LA suburb of Arcadia, California, Wednesday night, based on a tip they received earlier in the week.
A huge milestone, a day that we're very happy that we've come to at this point. It's still a somber day, but we're very, very pleased and happy that we have who we believe everybody to be involved in this tragic murder case in custody at this time.
She is charged with murder, neglect of a dependent resulting in death, and obstruction of justice. All felony charges in connection with the death of her 5-year-old son, who a coroner ruled at the time died from an electrolyte imbalance. What does that mean to you?
Closure. Closure for him, the family, and everybody in this community.
ISP officers are on their way to California to bring back to Indiana as we speak. It's an arrest 2 years in the making for this town. From a little boy without a name to a gentle face that crosses the minds of Salem residents all the time.
Daily. They think about him all the time. They visit this grave at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Just an innocent child, just abused, I'd say. And I just couldn't believe that I heard that in our area.
Inching closer to justice, this town now feels a sense of closure for its forever guardian angel. In Salem, Indiana, Connor Steffen, WHAS 11, on your side.
Now, one other woman has been arrested in this case, already been sentenced, in fact, in connection with Cairo's death. You're taking a look at her right here on your screen. This is Dawn Coleman. Last November, Dawn Coleman pleaded guilty to helping Dijon Anderson kill Cairo and then hide his body. Coleman was sentenced to 25 years in prison and 5 years of probation last year. As part of her plea agreement, she will need to testify against Anderson in any criminal case related to Cairo's death. More local news here from the night team. The Nelson County Sheriff's Office tonight's investigating after they say a stolen vehicle crashed right into a school bus following a police chase there this afternoon. Troopers say a truck was stolen from a Walmart gas station late today. Sheriff Ramon Pineroa was traveling in the area at the time and spotted the truck driving recklessly along Caldwell Avenue near Louisville Road. Sheriff Pineroa attempted to pull the vehicle over. However, police say the truck continued to speed off toward Cox's Creek School. Troopers say the truck sped past the school before it crashed into a Nelson County school bus and came to a stop on a fence nearby. Police say no children were hurt in the crash, but the driver of the truck, 29-year-old Ricardo Gray, was taken to the hospital. Gray is now facing several charges. New here tonight, power is now back on for those in Trimble County after that EF2 tornado ripped right through the county yesterday afternoon. Thousands in Trimble County were without power for most of the day yesterday and even today. And now we've learned that tomorrow morning, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, along with city and county leaders from that area, will be touring the damage across Trimble County. Just over an hour northeast of Louisville, one of the hardest hit towns is Little Milton, Kentucky on the Ohio River. It sits across from Madison, Indiana. WHAS 11 night teams Taylor Woods and photojournalist Aspen Hester visited shelters there tonight. They are set up to help residents, some with children who've lost their homes.
Residents in Little Milton, Kentucky are startled just a day after a catastrophic tornado made its way through this Ohio River town. Angie Hanlon was on her couch watching the news when the powerful wind touched down.
It was like, whoa, just, I mean, really wild, loud noise. It was scary.
Within a matter of seconds, it was right outside her door. She thought her camper was going to flip over.
So I look out the window and I see this big, white, gray-looking puff, and everything started shaking and trees just started flying. And
all of a sudden, this tree branch landed on her home.
I bent down and just started praying. I was scared.
Up to 100 homes were damaged. Now neighbors are helping each other clean up.
Yeah, I got that.
Tree limbs and debris are blown everywhere.
The fire department has brought drinks down, food down. People's offered places to live.
The winds were so heavy, it blew this RV just feet away right here, landing on its back. Take a look. You can see how severe the damage was. The tornado left many families displaced, like this Bedford, Kentucky family staying at the General Butler State Resort Park.
The lights went out and then boom, it starts raining and everything.
Tiffany Law, her fiance Anthony Scott, and children say they could be out of power for a week.
Yeah, without electric, we ain't got pretty much, we're about to lose all of our food and our freezers.
Luckily, the resort has accommodated their family and 30 others who have been affected.
My prayers is out with all the families who's been impacted. You know, our hearts is out for them.
In the meantime, the American Red Cross will be assessing damage over the next couple of days. In Tribble County, Taylor Woods, WHAS 1119 on your side.
Milton, Kentucky is connected by a bridge to Madison, Indiana. And last night, the cleanup effort got interrupted by another line of severe weather that moved through. But today, we got a good view from the air of tornado damage. Take a look here. This new video from our Sky 11 drone shows the damage left behind across the river in Madison, Indiana. You can see RVs left scattered around the Sandy Beach campground. Luckily, nobody was there or hurt when the tornado ripped right through this area. Today, people can be seen picking up debris of what's left, leaving some owners questioning what to do next.
Last night I said we're going to rebuild. Today I don't know. We just have to assess everything and look at the finances. I'm just grateful for everything, and it's sad, but you know, no one was hurt and everything can be replaced.
Again, the video showing the power of an EF2 tornado with winds of about 115 miles per hour.